Okay, hi Flora, good to have you. I'm interviewing Flora Fulton, who at nearly 80 became a chiropractic patient for the first time. And I met her due to your husband Bill. And Bill, I know, has been gone a few years. When he first started treating, about how old would Bill have been when he first started treating with us?
He was probably in his late 70s.
Okay, late 70s, and he was a runner. And did he run as much as you do now? Were you all about equal?
He ran a lot more than I did. I didn't
Okay.
start until 8 years after he did.
I
I
see.
started when he was 60 and I didn't start until 8 years later.
And I know you told me that it was starting to affect your running and other activities, and that's why you decided to come. What kind of finally pushed you to say, I'm going to go see the chiropractor? I haven't been all my life, but now I'm going. Why?
Well, I wasn't able to run, and running I enjoy, and it's good for me, it's good health. And so I decided to give the chiropractor a try, thinking that perhaps it was only arthritis, which really can't be controlled. But I came over here and I am totally amazed.
Well, fortunately, you did have a problem that was right up our alley, and started in with us, I think, twice a week. Now you're treating it once a week, and we're trying to get to once a month maintenance to keep you running. And are you back now to the running as much as you'd like to be?
I am running basically without pain, and the exciting thing is no pain after.
Isn't that nice? Well, I can't relate because I'm only 63 and I've had to watch the running with my knees. I had to have a knee replacement. You're right, arthritis is one of those things that I think God reminds us that we're wearing out on this earth, and as we start to have it, we have to work around it, and I had to do that with my running. But I'm so glad that you've been able to return to it. You're a good example of fitness, Flora.
Well, I don't have any hidden secrets. My husband and I were asked to write an article, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And so that I'm reminded of that every day, and I need to get out there. And also a family history of a lot of health problems, massive coronaries, and several different things. And I am a candidate for that. So I find that my exercise, and not only does that keep me out there, but also I believe it helps in a great way.
Well, that's what we're trying to do, is just have you be able to return to your natural lifestyle through a natural way of healthcare and chiropractic. And so Flora Fulton is a good example of someone who now at her age has found help from chiropractic to return to her natural lifestyle. And that's the way most people come to see us. They've had a pain or something that stopped them from doing what they wanted to do. Their symptoms have sent them here, and many of them are pleased as you are with what we're able to do. I appreciate you coming and speaking to us today. Any last thing you might leave our listeners with, any bit of advice? You already said that you want to keep moving and keep using your body. Anything else?
Well, realizing my body is a temple of the Holy Spirit, I need to take good care of it. I need to do that as a testimony to others. And running is a way that anyone, it's not an expensive thing that you can do, but it's very cheap. You make a lot of good friends.
Yes.
And fellowship with other believers and with other people in which you can have a testimony to them. Well,
that's great. I'm glad we have a little part in returning you to that, because you're a special example at 80 with that type of activity and wanting to stay at it. So in a week, what is your running routine, just roughly? How often are you running and how far?
My goal is to ride my bicycle 3 days and then run 3 days. On Saturday we do a long run, which is generally a 5K, and then off on Sunday.
Great. Well, that's super. Well, it's been a great chance to talk to you. I appreciate you coming in, and usually you don't come in so dressed up, and you're really casual. You just look really fine today. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks for asking me.
Thanks for Flora Fulton to share her chiropractic story. Thanks, dear.
Great. Thank you.